Hello everyone, it's Sean's Toy Room, and here we are for the next episode of opening up Star Trek figures. So you have Geordi and Captain Beverly Picard from All Good Things, and Lieutenant Uhura from the motion picture. Now, as you can see on the back of the card, they only released 5 in total in the motion picture uniform. Still don't have Saavik. Though I have her, Martia, I have Kruge, and I have General Chang. And I already have the other 5. Of course, I'll have to do something about the base. So I'll open up the first figure and be back. Alright, so here we go. We have Lieutenant Uhura on her base. Yes, I used the British pronunciation. There's her card back with the sticker. Shows what she comes in with. Now, I'm not going to keep her on her base when I display her because she won't have enough room on the shelf. And I'll show you why at the end of this video. So, and of course, she's got her card. So, I will move on to Geordi and Beverly. Alright, so the next figure is Geordi in his All Good Things look with his cybernetic eyes, which they actually previewed 2 years before he wore them in First Contact. Wonder why they didn't get the idea to put them in for Generations, but that's a question for another time. And you see the way the computer display is like that, and if it isn't detachable, I may just put it in the bag that his accessories would come in anyway, or his base, or use Uhura's bag. So we'll see. And there's the back. This is the combined Star Trek line again, so it shows everything all mixed across everything. And there's the All Good Things base and everything. So yeah, look how the tricorder's been updated for the cusp of the 25th century. Not often I open it up on camera, but you see how the plastic has come off the card back mostly intact? So we're going to field test it all the way around, and I may not have to... I spoke too soon. Right there. Okay, then I will cut here at least. Be right back. Well, most of the card back came loose anyway, so don't worry too much about damaging it. Although, I am going to cut the tape off when I can, so that I don't risk damaging it further. Because the beautiful Starfield design, you know? All right. Okay. Mostly intact. All right. So, see, sometimes the plastic gives way after a quarter century. What can I do? Well, quarter century, more like 30 years. Now, you see how his Starfleet base comes in its own bag? With a piece of tape already on the bag? So if we do our job properly, should be able to get all the accessories out and put them in that same bag without interference, and then you just you fold the bag up appropriately. And there is a piece of tape for Uhura's bag to put her base back in. There you go. All right. So I'll put the tape on the proper way, so it'll seal up, and that's for Uhura's base. Good, got it. Okay. And there's Geordi. So we turn his head the proper way, bit stiff. There you go. There you go. Come on, elbow swivel move. Alright, he still sits weird. Yeah, they still sit so weird. But it's almost like someone who interlocks their feet while they're sitting. I just wish they swiveled at the hips. It would have made it a lot easier. Put him on his All Good Things base. Now, the one good thing I like about the All Good Things base is they put them in place so that they can stand offset and not obscure the collector number. And there are his accessories. So again, they're probably too big for the medium-sized bag. Well, maybe not. Let's find out. And since he was invited to have tea with Data, maybe he brought along his own teacup. As you can see here, his own collector card as well. Something I didn't think about until a couple episodes ago. Write the labels as you open the figures, and then put them on the bag of accessories at the time. So they're already arranged. So, there's the picture of Geordi. I will get him his own individual picture in a moment. Or it can be cropped. So now we move on to Beverly Picard. Here's Beverly in the different looking card back. You know, it's not exactly rectangular. It's a more rounded corner. It's part of the Warp series, but it's the only way she got her accessories, which are, let's see, bonsai tree, medical tools, hypospray, personal access pad, and all good things, action base. Okay. Didn't know she had a... This is probably what she used to put Geordi's visor on when she was analyzing whether his eyes were growing back because of the anomaly. So that's probably a 24th century base. There you go. And then you see the other figures in the line. So Ilia, which I have, Beverly, of course, Lita, Cisco is a Klingon, and the Voyager Swarm alien. And this was from, I think it was from 97? Doesn't exactly say on here. Anyway, well, let's open the figure and take a look. This is neat. It has its own cardboard thing, which, if you do it this way, she can stand on it. And for the most part, the card back is undamaged. For the most part. There was a bit of loosening before I got it. Wish they hadn't super taped with 4 pieces of tape, but that should be easy enough to trim like so. That's one. Got the comm badge off without interference. And there's the comm badge. Right there. Again, another action base with its peg offset, which is good. There's her collector number on her foot. She is number, if you can zoom in enough, 09, what is that, 84,000 or something, so not a rare figure. The rare figure was the second pilot Scotty and the second pilot, second pilot Scotty and second pilot Sulu. There you go. Well, isn't that interesting the way she stands? Look at that. That's interesting. Her foot fits into the recessed version of her badge. Okay. So I'll get out her accessories and we'll take a look at the entire figure. I think there's something wrong with the far left sticker because it's the only one that has had malfunctions with the ink. Watch this. You see? Every other side works perfectly to create a sticker to label the accessories. All right, so there are Beverly's accessories. There is Beverly herself. There's a nice picture of the 3 of them, which can be cropped later. And let's see if I can fit them all on that cardboard backing. Not quite right. Besides, I have a better idea. Turns out I had to move the motion picture figures here for they're wide enough on their base. She wouldn't stand without her base. So I had to put the All Good Things figures here, all 6 of them. The only one missing is Deanna, and put their accessories here. So that is the new updated Star Trek figures, and the only one left that might fit in the motion picture area is, well, I think I have General Chang somewhere, but I have to find him. And now I'm really going to have to start putting Voyager figures here.